The saying garbage in, garbage out was first used in 1957, describing the unrealistic expectations of using computers to solve problems. It is foolish to expect an outcome that would be worth anything if logic used to generate the answer is flawed. Data in the hands of bureaucrats has become weaponized. It is not used to give action items to address the problem, but propagandized to justify the trillions spent generating the data only to advance their agenda. There is no incentive for bureaucrats to be right. They are paid regardless with no threat of losing their job when they're consistently wrong. The industry of data generation is the make-work function of government and is like a fiction writer. It can be used in any way they desire. Their objective is not accuracy, but increased plausibility of supporting their existence, not to impart truth. Sadly, the objective of any bureaucracy is to only maintain the status quo, only addressing the symptoms. It is never to fix anything or they would be out of a job. Any improvements would require work to make the change. It is much easier to spend your money and not have to think or work. The resume of any politician should never be filled with only government positions. It should be a disqualifier, as it only adds to the pile of dysfunctionality. Government is the largest business in the world, but it never runs like a business. Government's only goal is to maintain, never improve, as it requires bureaucrats to guess right with the data they generate. That is a risk they do not want to take. The greatest service club in the world is Rotary International. Its motto, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Does it build goodwill and better friendship? Is it beneficial to all concerned? If everyone followed these rules, we would not be having this conversation. They are the foundation for the 10 Commandments, our Constitution, and the Golden Rule. If the world followed these core values, we would not have the garbage in, garbage out problem. The issue has been with us since the beginning of civilization. Never-ending attempts to warn us about it has happened over history. The real problem is fighting against our human nature, survival of the fittest, and the quest for power. The misappropriation of what democracy intends often seems to work at cross purposes. We are truly blessed to have our founders realize this when they created our constitutional republic. It is not perfect, but far better than any alternative. The Constitution is intended to be a guide used to manage the country, with the most informed individuals who worked outside of government making the decisions. They would not allow garbage in, garbage out approach of mob rule that demands the majority rules when they all insist that 2 + 2 = 5. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.